so glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Apis, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds in the welterweight division. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. The self-confidence seems to just come through with each step he takes down to the ring. He's got a target on his opponent from the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk. You can see exactly what's in his scope.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Ghost.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping weapons. This is 10 rounds. Boxing 101, jab followed by the straight. Was just off the mark. He comes with the straight right hand. A guy that has good head movement, is that a real learned skill or does that come natural to us?
Now that's something that has to be taught, Joe. I'm going to take a guy off the street, and I guarantee you, he'll go in there and throw punches. He might not last long, but he'll be throwing. But what he's not going to do is understand how to make a guy miss. That's something that's acquired, something that's taught.
Committing to the combo now, both land. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. That right hand serving him well. And now he's targeting upstairs. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. You got this one. Jab with a straight, classic combination. To the head he goes with a left hand. Wow, what an uppercut. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. The left hand scores. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. So many times you hear in an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if you keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch. You know? I need your fun. Wait for it. Boom.
You're letting this get away. Come on now, this is it. You gotta make it a fight now. Okay.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Nice work. Great technique. The combo lands. A well-placed overhand right. You see him with the left of the head there? Good return fire that time. Just off the mark with that punch. Right on the mark, double jab. Target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. He scores with the left. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Well done that time, landing the counter punch.
Those feet.
See him timing that double jab to the head.
Side to side.
Hard to believe they can still give like this in these final moments of what has been a sensational round.
I feel like I'm back in the amusement park on the roller coaster again, like a kid.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Off the mark. Scored well with the hook. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Able to lock in that target and bring it home well.
One or two more of those, it'll be the end of the night.
And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motives.
I'm not going to stand here and watch him take those shots downstairs. Let's do some defense and more punches. That's right. He can handle this.
And round number 3 is underway. Jab right hand. Flush shot. It was the overhand left. The tactical game paying off. You see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, he gets caught.
Good strong combo. Nice work with the left hand. And he returns on that exchange. Back to basics here, as you can see the jab becoming a key instrument for him.
Boxing 101. You have an opponent walking in, you want to stay on the outside, use that jab.
Good looking 2-punch combination there. Good solid right hand he lands there. He is not in good shape. Look at that. Targeting that head and landing with a bomb. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Good step back counter punch there. Just missed scoring with that punch. Targeting that overhand left. Good exchange. He fires back. Look at him put his punches together. Now this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Kenny. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
And this round comes to an end.
Just like that.
He's going to come forward and keep the jab moving.
Beginning of round 4, a chance to look at the scorecards. And Teddy, you like what he's done so far early, a clean sweep of all 3 rounds.
Yeah, a couple of rounds were close, but on the inside, when both of them had their chance to separate a little bit, he was the one who made the right decision to punch.
Good look at counter punch. Oh, veteran move. Counter shot to the head. Comes across with a hook up top. Comes right back. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. He's completely turned his offense off. You can see that he's just in an extreme defensive posture. But still, his opponent is scoring here.
Look, the extreme defensive posture is a problem. But if he was moving his head with his hands up, at least if he misses there, when his opponent would miss, there'd be an opening to come back where even if he didn't come back, his opponent would be a little worried about sitting in there on you. He'd have to think defense. Right now, he's only thinking offense.
Nice combination. Throwing more than one. Both scored there. Completely missing with that punch. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Had his target in mind, but just missed.
Keep moving around the ring.
Oh, that's a big shot with the left hand. Scored well up top. Good left hand able to land. And that's the end of round 4.
You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Took a shot, now he gets a left. That is a big right hand after eating one himself.
You're doing great.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Gets him with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gets a left. Counter punch up top. He has walked through bullets, bazookas, and bombs, and he's still standing in there tonight, Teddy.
Yeah, this is a testament, not just to the physical makeup. I know a lot of people are hoping to say, wow, what kind of bone does he have inside that chin? But it's his mind, too. He's making a choice, just like you do in life and other things. He's making a choice to deal with it. A lot of guys would have given in already.
Another good round by him there. Teddy, you can't miss tonight.
Now, I'm taking nothing away from him, but you can't miss when your opponent goes out there and begs you to hit him. I mean, he's just standing right there asking for it.
No doubt about it. You're losing this fight. You need to throw and land a snake shot. Knock this guy out.
Here we are getting ready for the second half of this fight as we've reached the 6th round. There he is on the inside, doing well. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good flush shot upstairs.
Great counter punch. I love how he moved off to the side that way. Here in these later rounds, you can start to see a trend, and one is developing. He cannot get away from that left hand.
Now listen, when you throw your punches, it's not enough just to chuck them out there. You gotta throw them from the right distance. He's throwing them from a little too close, where he's vulnerable, as you said, to that left hand.
Comes with the right. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Fires right back at him. And now he's targeting upstairs. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in.
Keep your hands up.
And you see what he... And yet another good shot comes in. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? 1, 2, 3, 4. He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. And round 6 comes to an end. He can't see out of that eye, Teddy. It is swollen shut, and now the ref is taking a look.
And he should be taking a look, and I think he's going to bring the doctor up pretty soon to look at it himself.
That's down. That's good. Keep down.
Start of the round for Teddy. It could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked out numerous. The big hook comes in right underneath the elbow. He got blocked. He's just got blocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit to stop this flow.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Not much action as he just ties up. Teddy, you gotta like this because he's using that jab the way you like it to.
Especially when you're being aggressive. You walk in, you want to walk in where the guy can't see you coming. That jab blinds your opponent.
Wow, is he defensively sound. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Sizzling hand speed we saw moments ago. Heck of a combination, but pretty easy to get it off when you're that fast.
Yeah, it is. And what it forces too is, besides us saying, ooh, that we see those swift hands and the judges, marking it down. Also, it makes the opponent put his hands in his pocket. He's afraid to move his hands because the other guy's so much faster.
That shot unable to land. Good left there. He got hit, but he sends it right back. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. He scored well after being hit himself. Right to the belt line. Said he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Pett. Made him miss, made him pay.
And round 7 comes to an end. Keeping yourself open too much. Cover up.
Deep breath.
begin round number 8 here. It's clear cut who's got the lead. He's been up since the opening bell on your scorecard, Teddy.
Oh, look, I don't like to knock him in any way in front of anybody. Anybody who can climb up those steps get the win. They're a special person. But somebody needs to tell him it's okay to move your head once in a while.
He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up, because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. He throws a big wide punch and leaves himself wide open.
Well, it's like leaving your window open in your house in the middle of winter. You know, a lot of cold air's going to come in. Guess what? Some hopes are coming in soon.
To the belt line he goes with the left hand. Still no defense on it then. Still no ability to stop this onslaught. He's taking serious damage.
And you got to worry about his future, because the damage he's taking right now for tonight, okay, we understand that, but how is this going to impact him for the future? That's where you're starting to get into a danger zone right now.
Flush right hand to the head. Able to land the jab. Good counter punch. Scored well with that right hand to the body. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. What a big shot. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? Is completely shut. They want this fight to continue on. They want to give themselves every chance they have to win it. What do they need to do?
Well, what they need to do is be very calm in the corner, get pressure on that cut, get the right medicines in there, and maybe find a way to pull around in the corner somehow, dump some water, you know, in the corner, where the referee has to spend a little bit more time cleaning it up. They want to get a little bit more seconds.
I don't know that there's any hope here as we start this new round. He's been knocked down numerous times already tonight, including the last round.
And I'm sure on that fateful night with Peraza and Castillo, when Peraza had already been on the floor 2 times, his mouthpiece was out, it looked like it was over. Nobody thought that it was only beginning. And it was. Peraza came back and scored a knockout.
He just missed that shot up top. Big left hand. Oh, what an uppercut. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Left to the body. Return to center. He gives him back one of his own. Well, we've seen the complete opposite, Teddy. We've seen fighters that when they've been knocked down, they become desperate, or they completely close the door and get overly cautious. This fighter is fighting the same way he's ever fought. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Big shot, the left crack. And banging away he goes. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
Fight is over. A knockout. Unable to beat the count of 10. For the official word, let's send it up to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So here we are,
the fight just coasting along, and then that happens.
And that's exactly why it happened, because he was coasting along. Everybody was comfortable. Everybody thought nothing's going to happen. We're going to wrap it up. And that's when something like this does happen.
That does it from ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us.